rosters from our original launch with a default roster option. Here is where you can customize your dynasty. It's now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take over an established contender or build a team from the ground up? Pay attention to each team's prestige rating, represented by the number of stars next to each team's name. Teams with a higher prestige will be ready to compete for the college football playoff right away. Time to figure out where on the coaching staff you want to start. Whichever role you decide on, you'll receive. Now for the fun part. Here, you'll create a coach of your own. Now it's time to choose your coach's archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What's most important to you? Maximizing player development, acquiring new talent, or putting your team in the best position to win? Congratulations. It's They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. And the Duke's ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Florida's offense will get the ball first. And there has been a lot of talk about this guy. He can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Gators will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the James Madison Dukes offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jason.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run.
There he goes. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He'll keep it himself. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the year. The juices are flowing. You march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. He really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Hand off from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Gators are in the hurry up. Guys, let's chat about Florida. You start the season, top 25, clearly expectation. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. Bulldozes his way through. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Under fire. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Here's a heat. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. How this sophomore, stopping him short of the first down line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Throwing right. Complete downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And, Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the... Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. Scoops it up. Still a live ball.
What a lucky break for the runner. I can't imagine what goes through your mind when you cough it up. You're like, oh, no, and just huge panic. I got to get back to the football. He did a good job finding his way back to the football after he made the mistake and fumble in the first place.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Grabbed behind the line. It's Knight. Turning it on. You can dance around and look for space, or you can throw the stiff arm at him. He gets it out to the 17. The Dukes can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Fuller. All down, but he has enough. Just about set to get this second half underway. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Got his man downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they pick up. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sanchez. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Sets up the screen. Finds a little space. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Abrams. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had to stand by and watch that soaring march, and now it's It's up to them to find a way to answer it. Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8. The Gators moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield. It's Flagway. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Here comes a third down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, running back on the move. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They punt it away on fourth down. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Looking to pass. It's Flagway. Zings it complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Going airborne. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult